Yeah. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no Resfusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vet. Yeah.
Yeah, what you thought we were playing? What you thought I wasn't gonna come back, man? Nah, I think niggas think I wasn't gonna come back, man. Yeah, everything custom, everything clear. I got that nigga, Big Cat behind the camera. I am Deante Kyle, the host of the Grits and Eggs podcast. We back, bitch. Yeah. That little number you heard, that was Self-Made Cool. One of my best friends, that's my barber. That's the nigga I'm always talking shit about. Yeah, a lot of you niggas was throwing in submissions. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I fuck with you, I ain't fuck with it. Yeah, that's just how that go, man. We've been on a little hiatus, man. You know, we had to get our life together. Cause life be lifing. Shit, you can't move from one state to the next one and think this shit gonna be cheap. So, as you can see, we got everything back together. We got some artwork behind us. We got good shit going on. We got the Real Deal studio going on. I got my folks involved in this shit. So, tap in. If you got questions, if you got input, hit me on the gritsandeggspod@gmail.com. You can also hit my link tree in my bio on my Instagram and my TikTok, and you'll see where you can send me voice messages. You can subscribe. If you're on Spotify, if you're on Apple Music, you can go ahead and subscribe, but go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube right now. Okay? This shit been a long time coming. I know a lot of y'all been anticipating this shit. I've been anticipating this shit, and we finally got this shit together. Let's go ahead and put this bitch on DMD. So, you know what we do here, man. And you know, one thing about it, that nigga Katt Williams made it easy to come back on the podcast. He came and made it easy, man. He had that nigga Shay wishing he was still on TV with Skip. Cause boy, that nigga airing shit out. Now let's start in one place, all right? Cause you know he started addressing Cedric the Entertainer stealing jokes, Steve Harvey stealing jokes from Mark Curry, who is an amazing comedian. Everybody I know watch Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And everybody I know remember when he was Sergeant on Jamie Foxx show. Everybody know that shit. Okay? So we ain't gonna act like Mark Curry ain't no slut. Cause he ain't no slut. You feel me? But let's think about the kings of comedy real quick. Do you remember DL set? No. And this ain't no shade to DL because I think DL is a great comedian, and I think he even better social commentary. Like, he do good. He into politics. That's what he do. He always repping for black people. Everybody say some inflammatory shit every now and then. We ain't gonna hold DL to that. That boy be having good hats and good baby dreads. You feel me? That's DL. That's Ump. We gonna fuck with Ump. Steve Harvey has nothing memorable in the Kings of Comedy except for two things. And they happen in tandem. When he stole old boy jacket, and that was just crowd work. And then he started playing, and then he used the jacket to make fun of hip hop, which let you know he don't like you niggas no way. And then he slid that into old school music because he an old country bumpkin ass nigga. Okay, we ain't never believed that. We found out the hairpiece fake. I think the mustache fake too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't never seen a nigga mustache that thick and full in my life. Pause. Never seen it. Never seen that. That was crazy, but I never seen it. I'm just saying nothing he did was memorable. That's why the nigga, Bernie Mac so good, he made a nigga who was headlining the tour the host. But it's two things we remember. We remember Bernie Mac's set. Him downstairs. He was making fun of me. We remember that. We know that 20 years later. And we remember Said doing the motherfucking Cadillac shit in the spaceship. Only to find out that ain't even his shit. The only thing we remember is a joke you stole from Katt Williams, nigga. And all you want to say is, this nigga said your favorite line, I'm a grown-ass man, dog. You a thief, nigga. You're a thief. And then you stole a joke from a sitcom, nigga. Who do that? I could be a fucking comedian tomorrow if all I gotta do is go back and watch old episodes of Martin or a Jamie Foxx show or the Steve Harvey show. All that shit probably stolen too. Shout out to Mark Curry, man. Shout out Katt Williams, man. This is another thing too. He done ruffled a lot of feathers, but the truth usually do that. But that man ain't stuttered once. You could tell he been holding on to ammo for a minute. You could tell he been having an eye on you niggas. And let's not act like Katt ain't been a whistleblower. The Pimp Chronicles is one of the most classic stand-up comedy specials of all time. And he was talking about them Hollywood parties, them Hollyweird parties then. But nobody ever said this nigga was lying. Everybody been making bullshit little comebacks to it. I'm a grown man. Ali Sadiq, who I got a lot of respect for and I love as a stand-up, inserted himself talking about Katt, come fight me because you got a personal problem with Katt. You ain't got nothing to do with it. I know Steve Harvey ain't gonna say shit. Ricky Smiley responded stuttering and stammering, and Ice Cube cleared that shit up, said you wasn't even fit for the part. We just gonna make you crackhead Santa Claus. You just gonna be a crackhead, man. Fuck it, man. I'll give you a shot at a crackhead. We would have never thought Ricky Smiley could be Money Mike. No nigga, it ain't a nigga alive right now that convinced me that Ricky Smiley could be Money Mike. But one of them old ladies that Mike Epps was cussing out in front of the liquor store, Ricky Smiley could have played one of them very convincingly. Let's just keep it a bean. That's his bread and butter, being an old bitch. And no disrespect, I like Ricky Smiley more than stuff like everybody else, but we just gonna keep it a bean. But one person did respond. One person did respond.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like,
all right, let's talk about something first, Ludacris. You're not finna use devil in a new dress. You gonna use the devil in a new dress after the nigga telling about how? Now we ain't never seen you in a dress. That's an actual fact. What we have seen you do is try to rap with peanut butter in your mouth, you fucking cornball. You make Riverdale look bad, nigga. I got plenty of niggas on Godby Road right now mad as fuck at you, nigga. You should have stuck to your Chris Lover shit. And when you cut the braids, something changed. You started talking about some shake your money, make God. All the bars left. Let's check them out.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind.
Trash. How many times we gonna talk about Snoop Dogg and smoking weed? And Snoop probably used pre-rolls by now. Or got somebody, shut up, nigga. This is my thing that I ain't like about it. I remember, you remember the I'm So Hood remix? When the nigga said, through the stretch and stripe, had to earn my stripes like I played for the Bengals. This generic parappa to rapper ass shit you be doing, bruh, where you telegraphing the bars a mile away, these are easy raps. The Ludacris template is say the simplest metaphors with a lot of charisma and a lot of sideburns.
They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers up.
Like fine wine, I'm aging like, so you aging backwards. Okay, that was a bar.
Lynching them. See the pendulum swing.
I don't like when niggas talk about lynching. I ain't gonna lie. As rappers and as black people, we can't say we lynching niggas. We can't do that. Okay? Especially us light-skinned men. We can't talk about lynching. We need to stay away from the lynchings. Go ahead, man.
Rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns, ludicrous. Swallowed in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been a loop.
You was broke. That wasn't true. That's not true. Where he say he grew up old Nat and Godby? I know you wasn't swallowed in Gucci linen. And with some Walmart blankets.
Illuminati, only Illuminati, and I only left with bitches.
We not gonna let that slide. We can't let that slide. Hold on, let's go back.
Swallowed in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati, and I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life.
Illuminati, nigga. Illuminati. I only left with bitches. Ludicrous. All you had to do was say, Katt, you a bold-faced motherfucking lie. And in the words of Charleston White, you just responded with a motherfucking jingle. And it was terrible. This is bad. This ain't a good look. It's like you sucked some dick for $200 million. This is what it looked like. It's what it looked like. Katt, am I lying? Big Katt. Don't it look like he sucked the dick? He sucked the dick. They was pulling on your motherfucking hair and then said cut it.
Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P.
You're saying this for likes. You're doing this for likes.
You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks.
You earned it all right. All the power was in your hair, Samson. All the power was in the braid, Samson, and you cut it. Listen, get this shit over. I don't want to hear this bullshit no more.
Yeah, that's my signature. Addiction's on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
Comedians check your temperature. Now, I don't know if you know me or know a doctor, but this is how you check your pulse. This was just pure ass. 16 bars of ass, nigga. Brad, don't disrespect Kanye West beats like that no more. That's some shit you could have did on a nitty beat, nigga. It's a nitty beat. You could have did that. Kept it real Southside in this bitch, man. Look, none of you niggas have called this man a liar. We good? None of you niggas have called this man a liar. None of you have denied anything this man have said. Shannon Sharp, that nigga visibly uncomfortable the whole time. He ain't know what to say because them your folks and shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably in the club. You know, that nigga 50 years old call himself Shay Shay. You know, it is what it is. We know who your stylist is. Getting dressed by a nigga want to fuck you. That ain't here or there. You be looking good, boy. You be looking good. You be putting that shit on, man. Tight ass suits, man. Crazy ass suits. But nobody have ever denied nothing he's saying. Only thing they doing is really showing outrage at the fact that he's saying it. And Kevin Hart. Now I'm not gonna let y'all get this whole thing off. Kevin Hart ain't never been funny. We not gonna tell lies. Kevin Hart have been funny. He just haven't been funny in a long time. He was funny as hell on Paper Soldiers. He was funny as hell. So he wasn't funny on Soul Plane. Everybody on Soul Plane was funny. That was just good. Really, John Witherspoon really took that shit to the crib. He took it to the house on that. What's the other shit? 40-Year-Old Virgin. Crazy. Funny as shit. Seriously funny. His first shit. His first stand-up special. Funny as hell. We ain't gonna deny that. Started tapering off. Soon as he divorced his original wife and got him a light-skinned wife with a weird face, all of a sudden niggas ain't funny no more. All of a sudden niggas is fitness influencers and doing 100 movies a year with The Rock. And getting your back beat out by Shaq on Real Husbands of Hollywood over a motherfucking coupe. And Shaq, you too big to be fucking niggas in there. You too big to be doing that, man. You supposed to be a herd. You supposed to be a cute dog. That ain't. I don't know. I don't know what niggas do to get in frats neither though. So that ain't none of my business. I'm just saying, this nigga Katt made it easy for me to get back into the podcast game. I chose the right week to jump back in though. You know, niggas talking about aliens in Miami. I don't know nothing about that. I need 4K footage. I need a nigga dapping an alien up before I believe it's an alien out this bitch. But speaking of motherfucking aliens and wasted potential, the nigga that jumped over that judge bench and tackled him, that nigga wanted to get out that day. This is another thing too. Y'all be watching too much TV. Okay, you can't talk slick to niggas and have their life in your hands neither. Cause she talking about, he's gonna have to get a taste of something else. He gave you a taste of something. He just that bitch let you smell what the Rock was cooking in that bitch, didn't he? That nigga jumped over that bitch like he was motherfucking Ray Lewis. And then them weak ass niggas behind her, what the fuck was they doing? What was they doing? Punching nigga in their lower back? That nigga was too incensed for that. That nigga mad as hell. This is a nigga that have nothing to lose. This a nigga ready for action. He don't give a fuck. But it's a lot of shit been going on, man. We got the motherfucking white people in the Stanley Cups. I thought Stanley Cup was motherfucking hockey shit. You bitches is lining up outside of Target for a motherfucking cup. And when did black people get involved in this? When did we get involved in white people business? You niggas out here trying to get these Stanley Cups. It's just a motherfucking cup. And you lining up like it's a Jordan 4. Staying out overnight. When we do that, it's crazy. When niggas is outside lined up for shoes, I'm already like, yeah, you know, I can't get it. I ain't involved in this. I don't have no business dealing with this shit. This ain't, really my forte. I'm not sleeping outside for no motherfucking shoe. But a cup is crazy. I don't even know what the pill is. I know it probably keep your shit cold for a long period of time, something like that. I know nurses and shit like that shit. I know it's like an aesthetic thing. But it's a cup. And you bitches is camping out. And you bitches is remixing the label. I seen a bitch remix the label just to keep the fucking the label that come on the shit, that wrap around it, that you just supposed to take off and toss out. A bitch laminated it and put the Velcro strips on there just so she could do it. Like, this shit is a collector's item. And speaking of white people, the nigga from Lululemon said, he don't want you niggas wearing this shit. He don't want you niggas working out in this shit. What's the outrage here? First of all, this shit expensive. So 9 times out of 10, you bitches ain't even working out. You just putting this shit on and going to Target. It just make your ass look good. That's cool. Athletic Works right there in the Walmart, man. You can go, same material, same shit. Get you some Athletic Works, man. Get that AW on your body. The shit don't cost too much. The shit ain't a bad look. I just don't understand the outrage, man. Stop. My thing is this. If we could boycott for Palestine, if we could boycott Starbucks for Palestine, and boycott McDonald's for Palestine, if a cracker say, I don't want you wearing my shit, don't wear they shit. Because you ain't proving nothing by putting it on. And being outraged by white people being racist is outdated. That shit is crazy. Okay? That should be your baseline expectation. A white person got to prove to me they not racist beyond the shadow of a motherfucking doubt, but beyond a reasonable doubt. And even then, I ain't gonna trust you. Speaking of motherfucking white people, I'm in the mall the other day. Stopped in the mall the other day. Heard a call from the other way, where I had just came from. Some nigga was saying something. Talking about, you need a haircut? It's a white man with dreads. First of all, I'm already in that bitch with my headphones on, dodging the motherfucking shoe shiners. I got on brand new Jordan 6s. Not a crease, not a speck, not a motherfucking scuff on them bitches. These niggas still want to clean your shoes. They don't give a fuck. Because them niggas is in the mall for 12 hours bored as hell. Imagine you wake up bright and early. You tell your mama, you just got out of the county. You know what I'm saying? You just got out of the county. I've been there. You know, you got to find employment just so your mama can believe you not on the same fuck shit. Because you told her you not going back to jail. I used to tell my mama the same shit. So you need time to fill your motherfucking time. So you say, hey, I might not make no whole lot of money, but I can go in the motherfucking mall, I can go jump fresh, sit in the mall, in the motherfucking kiosk in the middle of the mall all day, talk to hoes, harass niggas. I had these motherfucking Crocs on one time in the mall. Niggas say, OG, let me hit them. Nigga, they Crocs. Because these, it ain't that they want you to buy the shit. These niggas are bored. They're wasting their time. They wasting their life. They just in the mall all day harassing niggas. I feel like a bitch at a damn gas station when I walk in that bitch. And you try not to make no eye contact with them niggas. Well, but I fucked around in this bitch rapping. I'm in this bitch rapping. And I make eye contact with this nigga. And this nigga, oh, OG, whoop. I avoid him. I dodge him. Go in there, get me some gauges, come back out. Instead of walking the same path, I see him talk to a white dude with dreads. I'm like, that's awkward. That's peculiar. Never seen that. And you know, they dreads be some bullshit. You know, they be having the original Neanderthal locks, the Viking dreads, if you will. Head full of pom-pom. The shit that cheerleaders be using, nigga. Head full of that bullshit. Head full of Easter basket. It just be some bullshit in their head, you feel me? And it looked nasty, it looked mad, it looked disgusting. You feel me? So I'm walking past, I stop in JD's and shit, go in JD's real quick, check something out, pick this little number up, you feel me? Come out, see the white nigga with the dread standing by the elevator. I gotta pass by the elevator. He like, hey man, let me holler at you real quick. I'm intrigued. What could this Caucasian possibly have to say to me? This nigga say, man, you looking for a barber? So for one, I'm already kind of thrown off because I ain't got no lining. You know, I ain't got no line up. I know my shit a little faded. But you think you gonna help me, nigga? A white man with dreads? I'd rather go to the county for 24 hours and let a cracker with dreads cut my hair, man. I'd rather go sit down. Man. Eat some cold spaghetti and some green beans, nigga. And a sandwich, nigga. I'd rather go do that than let a white man with dreads cut my hair. I said, man, I'm really in Atlanta. I'm back in Atlanta. It's a real simulation. Because only in Atlanta will a white man with dreads ask you. I wish I had a fucking picture of this nigga. This shit look like the Grinch fingers, man. This shit crazy. Then he showed me, he's like, let me just show you some of my work real quick. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm really trying to kill time because I'm finna go to the studio and shit. This nigga talking about something. He showed me the pictures. It's somebody motherfucking black child in there. He showed me somebody black motherfucking baby who hair he done cut. I started a motherfucking call Dr. Umar Johnson, nigga. Hey, Deante Kyle here from the Grits and Eggs podcast. Look, I'm trying to find some ad space, okay? Big companies, corporations, they ain't reaching out to you, boy, yet. I'm just getting started. So what I'm going to do in this time, I'm going to run ads for my folks. Black-owned business, if you got a product, if you do hair, you cut hair. If you got a clothing brand, I got a virtual mailbox. You can send it to my virtual mailbox. The details is all going to be in my email. If you reach out to me with the email, I send you all the details on what you need me to do, and we'll run your ad right here in this spot for absolutely free. All I want to do is show love to my people before I sell my soul, okay? Because you know I'm going to sell out. So hit me up. If you got a business and your business need just some highlighting, just some marketing, you get free marketing right here over here. If you got a product, if you got a brand, and you just need some marketing, I got you. I'm going to show you some love. I'm going to put you right here in this slot. We 20 minutes in, we're going to show you some love, okay? Just hit me up on the Grits and Eggs Pod email. gritsandeggspod@gmail.com. I'm going to put it on the screen like right here somewhere. Holla at your boy. I'm going to look out for you. You look out for me. Also, if you have questions, comments, if you have things that you want me to talk about, if you got questions for me personally, go to my link tree and go to send me a voice message. You'll see it. It's shaking. I'm going to put a fucking visual right here, a screenshot right here so you can see it. Send it in. I want to hear from my listeners. I want y'all to put y'all input in. And if you got a prompt for me and questions to ask, we're going to do that at the end of every podcast. So go ahead and tap in. If you want to add red, if you need some promotion, you need some marketing, holler at me. If you got questions, holler at me. Back to the show. All right, man, we back. Look, it's time for movie reviews. You feel me? That popcorn player shit. This week we finna talk about Miss Doubtfire. Because with all the talk about men in dresses and Medeas and all this good shit, and why black men always got to get in a dress. Now, we know Hollywood like to run their humiliation rituals. Nobody really ever said that about Miss Doubtfire, and I think that's for good reason, okay? But let's just talk about this movie in general, okay? We talking about a man who can't keep a motherfucking job. But if you look at that motherfucking house they live in, I think that was the Full House. I think them niggas was living with Danny Tanner now. That was a nice-ass motherfucking house. We talking about in today's market, easily $2.5 million. Easily. In 1998, 1996, when this movie come out? When Miss Doubtfire come out? We're gonna do a quick Googles real quick. $1993. Fo had a big-ass house. And his wife paying all the motherfucking bills because he can't hold a job down. He get fired again. This nigga say, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to bring the whole hood out. We're going to bring the whole hood out. It's my son's birthday. We're going to have llamas. Nigga had llamas outside. All type of shit. Goats, sheep. Nigga throwing a rendezvous in the crib. Partying. His wife come home stressed out because the police out there. This nigga like, yo, what's up, G? This nigga out there. Hey, that nigga was in the crib kicking shit, man. Just trying to be a good dad. And I respect that. We ain't never gonna say the nigga was a bad dad. Nigga was a good dad, you feel me? But part of being a good dad is having a motherfucking job. Okay, because if you put all the stress on one person, especially a woman, if I'm doing it all by myself anyway, fuck I need you for. You know how the gang go? Serve this nigga with the divorce papers ASAP. You feel me? They go to divorce. He thinks she bullshitting too. That's the crazy shit. He was like, man, this bitch, she gonna come around. She ain't come around. She was done with his ass. Kid sad, whatever. She ain't give a fuck. You feel me? She like, man, I'm finna fuck on the owner of the company. I'm finna come up for it. I'm already up. But now we finna take this shit upper. Cause we in this big ass house. I need some help. You feel me? She say, they go to the court, right? All the judge say is, in the next 90 days, I just need you to get a job and keep a job. Right now, you can only see your kids on the weekends. If you maintain employment, we could work on a different arrangement. You can see your kids more often. What this nigga do? Did this nigga go get a job? No. This nigga went and got a disguise. Man, what type of nigga is that, bro? Nigga say, man, I ain't finna go get a motherfucking job. Nigga say, I'd rather be an old lady. So this nigga sabotaged the ad reads. Come in as Miss Doubtfire. Come in with dress, accent, all that. He called his bro up. And then this the crazy shit. He called a bro like, man, I need to see my kids, bro. I need you to, make me a disguise. And bro don't just say like, nigga, just get a job. He's like, oh, it's on. I got you. This what I do. Prosthetics, nigga. I make niggas look like something they ain't. The mom already kind of like, it's something about this Miss Doubtfire bitch. You feel me? It's something about her. But we just we gonna fast forward all through all this, all the shenanigans. You know, his son find out because the nigga in the bathroom is standing up pissing. And then all the kids end up figuring this shit out. You know, they all in the loop. Only person out the loop is the mama. Now, Hollywood got a crazy way of making women look crazy when the nigga really tripping. Cause he really was tripping, bro. All he had to do was get a job. He tried to infiltrate the household. Now, I don't know what these charges is, but this nigga risking fat time just to see the kids, bro. All he had to do was go get a job, bro. It's a hell of charges. I don't know what is breaking and entering, nigga. Niggas slow key kidnapping this motherfucking children. This nigga was doing all type of shit, nigga. But then we fast forward. What happened? Nigga tried to hit the 007 nigga. What's the 007 nigga name? Pierce Brosnan. He tried to hit Pierce Brosnan with the extra paprika. No, this nigga allergic. Almost killed this nigga, man. He almost killed this nigga, man. Nigga got a heart, though. Nigga start giving nigga the Heimlich. Nigga whole face fell off. Nigga face fell off, nigga. You been had. You been caught, nigga. His wife like, what the fuck? Whole time I knew it was you, nigga. Cause I know your eyes, nigga. I got 3 kids with you, nigga. I've been fucking you for 15 years. I knew it was you. Boom. This a whole nother scenario. And as Hollywood would have it, a white man can't do no wrong. We live happily ever after. We figure it out. We patch it up. We get it together. But we gonna do some popcorn player shit, man. I'm suggesting you this week. So we got Miss Doubtfire. I say go back and watch that. That shit hold up. It's funny. But there's some movie suggestion shit. The Creator on Hulu. That's him. The Creator on Hulu with what's your boy name? Denzel Washington's son. John David Washington. I ain't gonna lie, my boy might be just like his daddy for real. Cause I watched The Equalizer 3 last night. It's time for Denzel to pack it up. It ain't a bad movie, but I just don't believe no 60-year-old nigga going around beating no Russians like that. I just don't think that's real. But John David Washington, he doing his thing in all these movies. Every movie I done seen that boy in, he acting his ass off in there. And he doing his thing, and he making it believable, and he making you feel it. And you know they doing a lot of CGI and green screen on that because he in there with robots damn near the whole time. So we going to go Miss Doubtfire for a movie recommendation just for a laugh, and The Creator for a movie recommendation just for some good shit. You feel me? Man, we had some technical difficulties. You know, we still trying to get the thing together. You know, this is episode back. We just coming back. The kids, they don't know how to keep this shit quiet and keep it cool. I ain't really got much else, man. You know, we just coming back, man. I'm just happy to be back going, be back rolling. You know, I gotta feed the people. That's how I go. We doing this. We gonna release every Monday. So Monday morning, you get back to work, I'm gonna have it posted 7 a.m. If you want to listen to it on audio, you know, you can go to Spotify and search Grits and Eggs Podcast. If you listen to Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Amazon Podcasts, and I think Pandora Podcasts. Everywhere they got a podcast at, you can find my shit, Grits and Eggs Podcast. But again, I just want to say like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube, Grits and Eggs Pod, YouTube. The goal for the podcast, my first milestone is going to be 1,000 subscribers. We sitting around 350, 356 right now. But I want to make it 1,000, then we're going to go 10,000, then we're going to go 100,000. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep this thing on a steady progression. We're going to release an episode every Monday. Once we start getting some traction, we'll do some Patreon shit with my boy, the Big Cat. Big Cat will be on the Patreon. My wife will be on the Patreon. Big Cat will be chiming in and doing some guest spots on a few episodes. Once we get this thing back going, get this thing back rolling. But, you know, I'm just happy to be back, happy to get it back going. I want to send a shout out to my boy, Self-Made Cool, the coolest on all platforms, social media wise. Self-made cool. He's a rapper, but he's a hell of a motherfucking rapper. You feel me? And he just did my intro and shit fire. He pretty much told the story of my life in a minute. You feel me? But that's the only shout out I got this week. Song of the week, we gonna go I'm Straight by T.I. off the King album featuring BG and Jeezy. That's what I've been bumping in the whip. You feel me? I ain't been too much listening to no new music. If you got some music suggestions, some shit you want me to hear, you want to send me some music, send it to gritsandeggspod@gmail.com. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to pick and choose some music that I'm going to play as the outro on the pod. It won't play on YouTube because we don't want to fuck with the copyright shit. But we good to go on audio. So if you want your song played, holler at me. And matter of fact, if you ain't got your shit distributed nowhere, and you want me to play it on the pod, I'm pretty sure we can run it through on the YouTube too. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. So, like I said, it's good to be back. We just kind of getting back into our bag, you know. I'm going to have to get back used to doing this, but we're going to have to drop an episode every week. So, it's the second week of January? So, this will drop the second week. So, expect 50 episodes at least this year. 50 episodes, 2024. 51 if I'm feeling good. And then somewhere in between there, depending on the traction, depending on subscribers, we'll drop Patreon. And with the Patreon, I'll add an extra episode every week. That'll be the only way to make it worthwhile. We will be doing some... I do have some things in the work where some people want to be guests on the podcast. And it's not to be on no funny acting shit or no weird shit, but it's just like, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, you ain't got no traction on social media, it really ain't no point of us doing that. You feel me? So, I want it to be beneficial to me and to you if you're going to be a guest on here. So when you reach out and it don't get approved, it ain't personal. It ain't going to be beneficial for me. It's only going to be beneficial for you because you coming over here where I already done kind of built up a platform. So that just strictly business shit. You know, it ain't nothing personal. All the folks that I fuck with them. But you know, we got to keep this shit business. We got to keep it player. So, tap in, like and subscribe, turn your notifications on, subscribe on the Patreon. Subscribe on Spotify and Apple. The link tree in my bio on TikTok. And, you know, y'all be cool out there, man. You know, this shit crazy. 2024 getting off to a crazy start. But it's getting off to a truthful start, an honest start. Who ain't wanted to fucking jump on the damn judge? And all this shit that's going on with this Katt Williams stuff is just it's stuff we already knew, but we never had an inside guy to tell us what's going on because they all in the secret club. We talking to somebody else outside the club and telling us what's going on. We not crazy. 2024 gonna be a year of truth and revelation. Okay? Time to stop hiding in the shadows and turn on the lights. So, I think that the depth of celebrity in general, as looking up to them like stars and looking at them as anything other than human, has to be dead in society anyway. We ain't got no business worshiping people. We can like them for the entertainment purposes. But creating motherfucking hives around people just because they sing good or because they act good is crazy. Your next door neighbor might be more interested in any celebrity you ever met, but you ain't never talked to him. We got to get back to dealing with each other. We got to get... The only way to make the world safe for the kids is if the parents is talking. You know, they say, oh, we don't see kids outside no more because the parents don't talk. You don't know who your motherfucking neighbors is. Back when we was growing up, our mama knew everybody. And my partner mama could cuss me out like my mama could cuss me out. And gonna tell my mama about that shit. So we got to get back to building the village. And the truth is going to help us build the village. Being honest with ourselves and each other going to help us build the village. It ain't no sense of getting out here and, you know, with these celebrity niggas, like, they said Ricky Smiley, he probably crying about his son or something, even if he was crying about his son. You ain't have to do that online. You know, it's a way to do everything. We feel, ain't nobody ever going to say, oh, we glad your son gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's time and a place for everything. And all you trying to do is guilt trip a nigga because you a liar. If you lied, just say you lied. Ain't a nigga alive ain't never lied. I done lied. I done probably told a nigga a lie this week. But we all human, bro. But the thing is, you can't run away from the truth. So 2024, we're going to focus on being honest with ourselves and honest with each other. And we're going to take care of each other. And that's the word of the day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. We out. Chris Next Podcast.
Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand like a panhandle. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. I done blew the whole check on these other dumps.